Hey guys, what's up? It's JRCuber, and in this video we have another unboxing from thecubicle.com. In here should be the new Valk 5, which I'm very excited to check out. So let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, so here is the box. You just get that nice 5x5 outline right there. So inside we get the puzzle, little accessory packet as usual. So in here is a whole bunch of cards. So we get cleaning cloth. So it says, "Hi everyone, shortly after the release of the Valk 4, we will now release the Valk 5 to complete the first line of Valk cubes. Personally, I love the light yet stable feeling of the cube, and corner cutting ability is getting close to perfect. I broke all my personal records within a few days of receiving the Valk 5. Of course, I hope you will too, and if so, let me know. Enjoy." Looks like some of these might actually be stickers. Yeah, so that's totally a sticker. Don't know where you'd want to put that, but you know, if you like stickers, there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the puzzle now. All right, here is the puzzle. Very nice stickerless shades as usual. The edges actually feel pretty rough and sharp. Some of the corners feels like there's like little bits of plastic that aren't quite totally sanded off. I think that will definitely wear down over time though. There is a little bit of lube on the outside, but let's just see how it moves. Wow, yeah, definitely a very smooth and light feeling. Totally doesn't even compare to my Mystic Ouchwong, because that is one of the smoothest, nicest feeling 5x5s ever. But maybe if this had some Mystic lube, it would feel similarly. For an out-of-the-box feeling though, this is pretty great. This feels like immediately I could speed cube with it. There's nothing that's like standing out to me immediately that has to be done right now. Yeah, it's a very smooth feeling, relatively quiet, and yeah, the inner layers and outer layers feel very similar. The inners are actually feel a little bit smoother. The outers feel a little bit more crunchy. I don't mind that at all though. That's corner cutting is yeah, really solid. Very easy cuts. Extremely easy. Wow. Yeah, everything seems to just slice really nicely. Hopefully we won't get any big like 5x5 lockups. Just looking on the inside, it almost looks like the width of those middle pieces will help prevent that, which is good. Yeah, this feels like a very solid puzzle out of the box. Really no complaints right now. I will probably want to change the lube setup. This feels like it has the same internal lube as the Valk 4, which is just terrible. I really hate the stock lube that comes. It just gives this kind of very sticky feeling almost, where the layers just don't want to turn completely smoothly. Like they feel like they could turn more smoothly if they just had a different lube. Overall though, I think this could definitely be a contender for a lot of people's mains. Out of the box at least, I still prefer my main Ouchwong. But we'll have to see what kind of times I can get on this puzzle, how it feels after it's properly set up. Apparently this puzzle has already also been used to set the single and average world record for 5x5. So that's already pretty impressive, and that's a major selling point right there. Cubes that set world records tend to sell very well. I can definitely see how the world record was set using this cube. It's a very, very fast puzzle, and the corner cutting is really excellent. This puzzle comes in at $50, which I don't think is a ridiculous price for a high-end 5x5 at all. Now that we have $50 3x3s, I think a $50 5x5 is honestly pretty reasonably priced. But yeah, overall, very impressed with the Valk 5 performance out of the box. I have a feeling it's only going to get better from here. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up, solve on it a whole bunch, and I will come back and let you guys know more of my thoughts on the Valk 5. So it's actually been quite a while since I unboxed the Valk 5. I filmed the first part of this video before I left for Australia. And by the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the World's vlogs. Be sure to check them out if you haven't already. But anyways, now that I've had a chance to use this 5x5 for quite a bit, I think I still like the Ouchwong GTS more. This puzzle does have quite a few positives that I'll be going over, but first off, I just want to mention that there is absolutely no reason why the piece caps should be able to fall off so easily. I've gotten several cap pops at this point, and the last one that happened sent this red cap just flying into the void. I seriously have no idea where it went. Many other puzzles have capped pieces, but they're much easier to remove. These have like one little hole and like basically just held on by a small amount of friction. Like, come on, QiYi, I expect you to do better than this in the future. This is seriously annoying. I really kind of can't use this cube anymore with the state it's in until I get a replacement cap. It's just very annoying. It just seems like an unnecessary problem. Okay, rant over. I'm just a little upset that I can't really use this cube properly anymore. So the rest of the video, the cube will just kind of look like this, but Regardless, the cube does have a lot of good aspects. The performance of the puzzle is pretty solid, although I will say I haven't been blown away with it like a lot of other people have. It's a very, very fast cube, and it has a nice snappy feel to the turns, which are overall quite smooth, although nowhere near as smooth as the Outrong GTS. That cube feels much more silky and buttery, while this cube is definitely more snappy and tactile. Not a bad thing. Just my preference, I tend to prefer the feeling of the Outrong more. Quarter cutting is definitely great as well, and while I haven't experienced any major lockups, which is good, small catching is still a bit of an issue. This comes back to the puzzle's fluidity. It's a stable puzzle for sure, but the added stability also seems to come with added catches. I can't for sure say that one causes the other, but they do seem to be linked to me. I think though, with an accurate enough turnstile, it would be possible to fully take advantage of the very fast speed and stability. I think for me though, maybe I'm just not an accurate enough turner, but the puzzle just catches too much. Another thing I'm not a fan of at all is the sharp edges. I mentioned that at the beginning of the video, didn't really go away. Especially coming off of the Outrong, which has a very bubbly outward feeling. I just feel like I can do longer sessions on that cube than I can on this one, just due to the feel of the pieces. It just kind of starts to hurt my fingers after a while, honestly. So I really don't want to give the impression that this cube is bad or anything. This is a world record breaking cube used to set the 3606 and 39.65 world records from Max Park, the average being the first ever sub 40. And I think the Valk 5's crazy speed definitely had a part to play in that. And also, as a follow-up to the QiYi Wushuang, which I didn't main for quite some time, this is definitely a solid improvement. For me though, I just never got to the point where I thought this was the greatest 5x5 on the market without any doubts, which is how a lot of people seem to feel about this puzzle. I would say it's definitely one of the best 5x5s, just not at the level people have been hyping it up to be, in my opinion. For you guys, it totally might be though, so if you want to give this cube a shot, the link will be in the description as always. Thanks as always to the Cubicle for sending me this puzzle for free to review and for sponsoring the video. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.